interesting music here. Listen to this. What were you doing in the year 2006? For a lot of people, I mean, the year 2006 holds beautiful memories. For others, they got married in 2006. Others, unfortunately, divorced. And of course, for others, 2006 is an year that holds painful memories. And tonight in studio, I have a man who's, for the year 2006, it was a year of pain and of anguish. He witnessed his father being murdered by militias, and of course, at the same time, he witnessed his mother being raped with his own eyes. But he never allowed this to deter him from achieving his dream and goal in life. I'm talking about Smart Djaba. He's in studio with me to give us his inspiring story and, of course, to allow us into his life. Thank you very much, Smart Djaba, for joining us here. First of all, I'm very sorry for the unfortunate things that happened to your family. Tell me this, I mean, when you remember all that, how comes you never gave up?
Okay, I never gave up because I had a dream. After my father being killed and all that, after my mother being raped and my sister being raped in front of us, we were separated for several years. So my dream was, I have a talent and I don't know where to find my family, where to find my mom. I was like, let me use this talent to find my mom. Let me do music because I will be one day on TV. I will be one day a superstar. And my mom, she will see me on TV. This is what kept me moving. This is where my motivation came from.
So your desire to get into music was because of a very different purpose, not just to become a celebrity and to be seen on TV, but you had a specific purpose of my mom seeing me on screen and saying, that is my son.
That's my son.
And you achieved that?
Yeah.
Did you finally manage to meet your mom?
Yeah, I did.
How was the reunion?
I remember it was like 1 year ago. I was...
Last year, you mean?
Yeah, I guess. I was running a project which is called Help Me to Be a Star to Find My Mom. So I even came in one of the TV stations around. So I was doing the campaign. My story is on the Gazette, on the newspaper, I mean. So, and also I've been tracing my mom using Red Cross because they also help refugees to find their family. They are kind of reunited. Yeah, so I was trying to trace my family on the social media platform and also trying to reach out some friends I used to study with them. Like, hey bro, you know, I can't find my mom. Have you ever seen my mom somewhere and stuff like that? So it has taken me, I guess, very many years, like 5 years, I guess. Yeah, ever since I was tracing, trying to find where I can find my mom. Yeah, and God is good. One day I found someone, our neighbor, and the guy, I texted him on Facebook, and he told me he was in Angola. So he saw my mom somewhere near the border of Congo and Angola.
Wow. Tell me this. I mean, your dad has finally been murdered. Your mom has been raped together with your sister. Back then you were 11 years?
Yeah.
11 years. So how did you end up at Kakuma?
Okay. It's not an easy story. I never wanted to talk about this, but I would like to inspire someone home to know. Okay, after my father being murdered, my mom, after also she was being raped and stuff, those people were asking for money, and then she told them that let me bring you the money because I have some cash in my room. So she had to run away from the window, and then I was beaten. But this is where I've gotten this car and stuff like that. So after that, our family, my father's family, they chased us away, claiming that my mom, she was the cause of our father being murdered. So we were chased. We were supposed to go in the street. Yeah. And my sister, she was supposed to do prostitution to feed us. Then life was very, very hard. We decided to go somewhere in Bukavu with a neighbor who wanted to help us. He took us in Bukavu, and later on we also had some issues. And then we went in the border and we met some Kenyan guys, some Kenyan drivers. And then we told them about our story, what happened to us. And by the way, I really love Kenyans because they really had that heart to really help. They told us, you know what? We have to take you somewhere, and we know that in that place you guys will be safe. That place is Kakuma refugee camp. They have helped us to reach Kakuma refugee camp. Yeah.
Do you still have the faces of the people who carried out these heinous acts?
Yeah.
You still have them in your mind?
I can never forget.
You can never forget them. If you were to meet them today, would you identify them?
Yes.
Have you forgiven them?
Yeah.
Would they be your friends today?
Why not? We're still human beings, you know. What happened to my family, that's God's plan.
That God's plan?
Yeah.
Do you feel bad that God allowed this to happen?
No.
You don't have any
I'm just
grudges
thankful.
against God?
Yeah, I'm thankful for that.
Very good. So you have allowed the past to be the past.
Sure.
And you're living in the present.
Yes.
That's a beautiful way of healing. Tell me this. You have arrived at Kakuma with nothing. How old were you then?
I was 11.
11 years. You have arrived in a different world, a harsh environment, whereby there are thousands of people who are homeless and who have left their country because of war and pestilence. Were you bitter?
Yeah, it was kind of hard. It was really hard, you know. Being in Kakuma refugee camp, that's a new world for you. It's a place whereby you meet different nationalities. And it's not easy to learn behaviors of different people from different countries. It was pretty hard for me, but with time, I just came to learn, and Kakuma is home now.
Kakuma is home now,
Yeah.
And you're proud of Kakuma.
Yeah, I
Tell me
represent
this,
Kakuma.
at what point did you start your musical career?
Okay, I started my music in 2012, just 1 year after I reached in Kakuma.
Wow, you started singing at the age of 12.
Yeah.
When did you make it through?
My first song that has really given me a platform, it was Born to Shine.
Born to Shine.
Yeah.
That was the first album that you did.
Yeah, that was my first song, and that was...
How did you record a song being a refugee at Kakuma? Are there recording studios up there?
Yeah, we have Filmade International.
Oh.
It's an NGO, it's an organization. We have LWF, we have UNHCR, we have NRC. They facilitate refugees. We have trainings, filmmaking, trainings of musicians. In fact, I'm also leading a refugee group of musicians, which is called Afro Stars Foundation.
Afro Stars
Yeah,
Foundation.
so I'm the leader in that group. I'm kind of giving exposure and mentoring other musicians to reach where I am right now. Yeah.
Tell me this, because now you're a big brand,
Yeah.
but you're still a refugee.
Yeah.
How do you mix the two? I mean, the thoughts of you being
Yeah.
a musical superstar
Yeah.
and at the same time being a refugee, whereby your freedom is somehow restricted when you are still at the camp,
Sure.
that doesn't weigh you down?
Not really. Not really, because I don't use the word of refugee to limitate me. Because I know what I have, it's even bigger than that name. That's just what happened to me. I know it's really hard because we have restriction. But for me, I don't see the word refugee stopping my dream. Yeah.
What does your mom think about you now when she finally saw you on screen, singing?
She's really proud.
She's proud of you.
And she's watching me right now.
Oh, she is watching you now.
Yeah.
What's the name of your mom?
Sada Ramadan.
Say that again.
Sada Ramadan.
Sada Ramadan.
Yes.
I hope you're watching, Sada, and I want to believe that you are very proud of your son. Where are your siblings now?
We all met, but all my family are now living in Kakuma refugee camp.
They're all living there.
Yeah, my mom, she's there.
What do they think about you? Your mom is?
She's in Kakuma.
Oh, she's in
refugee
Kakuma
camp
as well.
Yeah, as well.
What do they think about your music career?
I think mostly, like what I want to do, what I have in my mind is, I want to spread peace around the globe. I want to bring the positive message because I know what I've been through, and I don't want other people to go through what I've been through. I want to do my level best to see peace in Congo and the rest of the countries in Africa. I want to fight for peace.
How did you arrive at the name Smart Djaba?
I was given that name in school when I was in primary school in Kakuma refugee camp, because I used to go to school when I'm always clean, and apart from that, I am very smart.
Oh, you're smart.
Yeah.
And you used to be very clean.
Sure.
And I want to believe you're still very clean today.
I appreciate it. You also look good.
Tell me this, how is life at Kakuma refugee camp?
Okay, life in Kakuma refugee camp,
Especially for a musician.
for a musician, it's really hard. We don't have internet.
You don't have internet, you're kidding me.
It's really hard, like, to get access to the internet. You know, nowadays the music industry or the music market, it's mostly the 65% of the music industry, it's being done on the social media platform. So we are having difficulties and challenges to get access to the internet, and studios are very few, in which we are working on that right now with my foundation, Afro in coordination with all those NGOs. So it's pretty hard. When we do show, we don't really have like getting a permit to organize an event, a show. It's really hard for us. Yeah, it's really hard. It's not easy for us, and making money out of that music, it's also another issue.
So tell me things. I mean, at some point you managed to get a recording contract in Uganda.
Yeah.
How did you manage to juggle between being a refugee and having a record label? Having a record contract in Uganda, and at the same time performing.
Yeah, I was invited at the French embassy
Here in Nairobi.
in Uganda,
Oh, in
to
Uganda.
go perform last year. So when I went there, this is where I made the recording label.
Oh.
They really liked my performance,
They liked
and they
it.
approached me and they're like, okay, we can work together and stuff. I was like, okay. Then we got the paperwork, we signed, but now it was a 1-year recording deal. But now I'm doing my thing, and I would like also to get an opportunity to invite any investor who want to invest with me, any endorsement. The door is widely open.
The door is
Yeah.
wide open.
Yeah.
And tell me this. Which is your favorite song? How many albums do you have, by the way, first of all?
So far I have one album
One
released.
album. With how many songs?
8 songs.
8 songs. Which
Yeah.
is your favorite?
Born to Shine.
Born to Shine.
That was my first song in the album.
In the album.
Yeah.
Born to Shine.
Yeah.
Which song gave you your big break?
Born to Shine.
Born to Shine.
Because the song has given me an interview with CNA. That was really great. Yeah.
Very good. Do you plan to live in Kakuma forever, or what are your plans?
Kenya has become my second home. I love Kenya so much. It's peaceful, I mean, and people are so friendly. Congo is still my country. I love Congo, but I will stay for a while in Kenya, run my project, and then till the day I will say, okay, I think this is time I go fight for peace in my country. Yeah.
And finally, because we have to wind up and do other things, so how free are you as, number one, I know, your freedom is somehow restricted being a refugee, and at the same time, I mean, you are needed in many places, to go and perform,
Sure.
and even for TV interviews like the one you're having now. How does this, curtail your potential?
First of all, what I can say is that the music has given me freedom.
Music.
Music has opened doors for me. I'm no longer the smart that I used to be before. Like, hey man, you can't get access to this place because it's restricted for certain kind of people. Music has elevated me. So I am free.
You're free.
It doesn't really, my status doesn't really stop me from being Smart Djaba. Yeah.
Can you do a little bit of a Born to Shine?
Yeah, of course.
Please go.
Mimi nitawika bititapigika kila dakika kwenye radio na hufas. Mini mtoto Afrika, nitaskika paka America, 'cause I was born to shine. I was born to shine, 'cause I got a talent, I got a beautiful voice. It's a beautiful, yeah. By the way, there's something that I haven't told you.
Please do.
This song, when I got this inspiration of the song, there's this guy who been my #1 supporter, and his name is Masfin. He's an Ethiopian guy. He's a refugee billionaire. Yeah.
Refugee billionaire.
Yeah.
Interesting. I would want to meet him.
Yeah, his name is Masfin. He's an Ethiopian guy.
Okay.
He has given me support. He supported my video shoot.
Yeah.
Yeah, he has given me cars, and with a cooperation with NGOs too, UN, Field Made, and WFNRC. Yeah, and I would like to say hi to him. Masfin is a really, really good guy.
He's a really good guy.
Yeah.
So thank you so very much indeed. We want to thank you. Well, I don't think I can sing like you, but thank you so very much indeed. As we wind up this interview, of course, we are talking to Smart Djaba, and of course, he's a bongo, yeah, bongo music artist.
Yeah, I do bongo flavor. I do R&B, Afro dancer.
Oh, we still have R&B music these days, eh?
Yeah.
Very well. Thank you so very much, and I wish you all the best, and
Thanks for your
I
time.
hope your star continues to shine. Thank you.